I have sent the live stream link for this particular class. And we are going to open the slide, and I think we stop in, let me see the particular slide where we stop. The name of the material is Live FX Trading General Guides. And I think in our last class, we stopped at the eToro copy program. How can one enroll in the eToro copy program? Let me check the slides, and then we continue from there. Okay, we are going to start from slide 78. Slide 78. Let me share the screen for us. Let me put up the screen. Okay. So we are going to continue. Career opportunity. Today we are going to take a career opportunity for a trader in FXTM. In FXTM, they have a program called the Strategy Management. In eToro is the copy program, but in FSTM it's called the Strategy Management. Here, as a trader, you can become an FSTM strategy manager. Strategy managers are just like the eToro copiers, whom you copy, they trade, and then at the end of the day, your equity, you get a profit if you are successful. For FXTM strategy manager, you can become a strategy manager with FXTM Invest. FXTM Invest is a social platform for FSTM where traders can copy a manager, and the manager can trade with their equity. You can boost your earnings by allowing others to follow your trading strategies. As you can see the link on your screen, this is the link where you can sign up to become an FSTM strategy manager. When other traders or investors start to follow your strategy manager account, you will start receiving a share of their own portion of the profit. And the profit will keep on rising until it will reach a peak of 40%, meaning you can enjoy 40% of the profit you generated for those that copy you. This is called a profit share. And you are going to want to understand how it works. And therefore, there is a YouTube video to guide you. We have the address of the YouTube video in your screen. If you want to watch a YouTube video on how to become an FSTM strategy manager and all what it takes for you to learn before you become an FSTM strategy manager. When you open an account as a manager in FXTM Invest, you will have one execution price for all of your copy trades with no hidden fees. You will also be able to easily share your trading stats on social channel. Let's see the screen there. We're having top. Yes, that is live FX trading. Slide 78. No, before this one. Back. The top FXTM strategy managers. You can see number one, look at his own avatar, and then look at his name, Smart Trading. Smart Trading. And then you can, next to it, you can see some statistics regarding him. Can you see the statistics? The first one is what? What is the first statistics? Can somebody read it for us? The what? The is it common rate? Okay, refund rate. Reform. Okay, return rate. Yes. Then the next one is what? What? Huh? Okay. And there is another one, 3. What is under the 3? That is risk level. You remember, once you are risk level go above 6, you may lose your career. The broker will stop you. So this person is having a risk score of 3, which is very much okay. And the next one is what? 289. What is the number of people following him? Number of traders copying him, releasing their equity to him to trade. And the last one, 150K, is what? The managed fund, the amount of money is managing. Is managing about $150,000. So when you go down, you see the next person, Sneakers Pro, the next person, Neo 11, and the last person, Trade with Farax. So this will now show you the top strategy managers in FSTM Invest. Look at the screen when you go for registration. FXTM, become a strategy manager with FSTM Invest. And by the time you click to register as an FSTM manager, you will be asked to supply your first name, your last name, your country, your mobile phone number, your email, your password, and you have to agree. And then you register. Normally, a PIN will be sent to you, to your phone. So you have to put your valid phone, then they will now SMS you a PIN that you will use for initial login.
Why not FSTM?
You say?
Why not FSTM?
No, the FSTM is solitude, the platform. So it's only the FSTM Invest that is social. Not like eToro. eToro is social by default.
I mean, like us now that are going to start trading.
Yes.
And we advise them to be FSTM.
Yes. They are one of the 3 that we are recommended to you. Either FSTM or AvaTrade or Pepperstone. They are the 3 we make recommendation for.
There is no any like disadvantage or advantage.
Eddie, you may have a slight disadvantage because of their star rating. AvaTrade is having 5-star rating. And FSTM is having 4.6 star rating. Meaning there are some problems you may encounter in FSTM which you cannot encounter in AvaTrade. So for those of us that want to be FSTM strategy manager, we are wishing you good luck. You have seen the process, you have seen the link, you have seen what it takes. And FSTM is regulated in Nigeria. Not like the eToro that was not regulated in Nigeria. It's very difficult for us to join the copy program. But FSTM being regulated in Nigeria, you can go ahead. So wish those that want to become a FSTM strategy manager good luck in their career. Then we move to another career opportunity. The third career opportunity, which is Gwani Hire Trade. Gwani Hire Trade. Gwani Software, this particular company, you are receiving training through its sales department, can engage your service as an FX trader, and then you become a hired trader to trade an equity collected through what we call the FX bond subscription. So the equity, live equity, will be released to you when you are hired, and then you will do your trading. At the end of the day, the profit will be shared between you and the investors in the FX share bond. As a higher trader, you are going to enjoy 24% to 25% of the profit you generated. 24% if you are a beginner. By the time your style is being understood and you pass your probation period, you will start enjoying 25%. Meaning out of each $100 you make, you get $25 as your own stipend. If you record a loss while you are engaged, you will be barred from taking as a higher trader. That is end. You lose your career as a higher trader and Gwani Software once you make a loss. So you can see the image plan your trade and then trade your plan. And I think somebody here has been engaged as a higher trader 2 times. We know the person back. Somebody here in this class has been engaged 2 times. And in the two periods, at the first period of time, she made a profit. The second time, she is still trading now. And so far, there was a profit. Shall we mention name? Okay, she's here, Fatim Baba. So if you want to follow her patterns to become a Gwani higher trader, we have the pre-apply requirements, the requirements that are needed before you make application. Sorry, I forget to mention, we are live streaming in YouTube. I sent the link of the live streaming for YouTube. Those of us that have YouTube subscription, they can join YouTube, they will see the class. The only problem they will have, the slide is not very visible at YouTube. But you can see the video, you can hear our conversation very well. We are live streaming now. If you follow the link, it will take you to YouTube and you will watch it. There are pre-applied qualifications or requirements. The first is that you must have a certificate for undergoing forex trade from the company or any reputable institution. As soon as you finish this training, you get the certificate, you get this qualification. If you're able to satisfy the 3 graduation requirements. The second thing, you must have eToro virtual account for analysis. That one too is another second requirement. The third requirement, you must be an active member in Gwani FX WhatsApp Hangout. There is an hangout where traders used to share ideas called the Gwani Hangout, FX Hangout. So you must be a member there and you must be posting to see you there actively. Then you must have your permanent address verified. That is where you are residing. Must be known. Your house location. One of the directors must verify that he know where you are residing. The next, you must have trading assessment result from a coach from the company recommending you for hiring. You must have what we call a result of assessment. At the end of this class, you all get the result of assessment of trading. So if you have that one and then the assessment is recommending you for hiring, that is all. Once you have this thing, you can now apply that you want to be a Gwani higher trader. Then we have the post-apply requirement. After you apply and you are taken as a higher trader, then you must satisfy the following requirement. 1, you must make profit in a quarter assigned to you. Normally, when you are hired, you will be given 3 months to do trading. And in these 3 months, you must make profits in the live account. That's another requirement. And the next thing, you must discuss your trading insight in the hangout. In the hangout, you must let other traders know this is your insight. This is the kind of style you are adopting. This is the kind of item you are trading with. So that the people that invested in the FS share bond will now have an idea of what are you doing with their money. And then number 3, you must attend some session in forex class. Whenever there's going to be a forex class, you must attend at least either a morning session, afternoon session, or evening session. You can see Fatim Baba is attending. She's trying to fulfill this requirement that at least one session out of the 3 sessions in 4 weeks, at least one session you must be present. This is to bring you in contact with traders in session, so that in case there are any sharing of experience, you will share. The next, you must update your trading profile regularly with the company. There is a profile of our higher traders. So any change you make, you must let us know to update it. If you change a trading style, you have to let us know. If you change an item that you use for trading, you have to let us know. And finally, you must maintain what we call an X. So your X must be 1X. 1X means if we give you money, you will return the money without any loss. That is the meaning of 1X. 1.2 means if you are given a money, you will return 2/10. You will add profit of 2/10 on the money. 2X means you will double the money given to you. 3X means you will triple. So at least you must maintain 1X, meaning you should not record a loss in any of your trading quarters. Any question? Trading periods is a time you are assigned equity to trade in Gwani higher trade. Our periods here are in quarters. That is mean three months. The first quarter will be January, February, March. You finish trading March 31st. Second quarter start from April 10th. And then you go May, June 30th, you finish trading. Third quarter start July 10th. You go August, September 30th, you finish trading. Fourth quarter start October 10th. And you go November, December 31st, you finish trading. These are the quarters. If your trading is fruitful, you may be renewed appointment by FX bond subscribers. It is the subscribers to the bond that will now be showcased all the Gwani higher traders we have, and they choose the one they have confidence in. While under engagement as higher trader, you are not to do the following 4 items. 1, you are not to copy any trader with the equity assigned to you. The equity is assigned to you to trade, not to copy another trader to trade for you. The second thing, you are not to stay idle without trading in the quarter, which will result in inactivity charge. And you are not to preoccupy yourself with anything that will take away your attention from the trading. And 4, you must not compromise the safety of the equity assigned to you by sheer negligence. These are what you cannot do once you are being engaged as a higher trader in Gwani software. Any question? Hello, Santuraki. Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah, you are loud and clear in YouTube. And please, can you share your screen there?
No, the sharing screen until we get OBS Studio before it will allow the screen to share. And unfortunately, I don't have OBS Studio in my laptop. So it's only the audio and the video.
You are very loud and clear, sir, in your YouTube.
Okay, it's okay.
Yes, very guided. But I am using box now.
Okay, that's very good.
I can hear you here, but I can see the screen here.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you are welcome. You are welcome. So we are glad that our YouTube live streaming is going, but the only problem is we cannot have the screen. For us to have the screen, we have to get OBS Studio. Unfortunately, my last laptop is having OBS Studio, but the current one, I don't install it. And it takes time to install the OBS Studio. So, do you have any question? Okay, we continue. To apply to be a higher trader in Gwani software, you are to write email to the following address on your screen, which is info@gwanisoftware.com. Write an email address applying that you want to be an FX higher trader. So as soon as you send the application, a staff will contact you and will try to collect all those qualifications, whether you have them. You will be required to scan your certificate. You will be required to scan your recommendation. You will be required a lot of documents to send. Even you will be required to show where you are living. So once you satisfy all these things, then you will be absorbed as a Gwani higher trader. And your information will be placed in the Gwani higher traders profile. Absorption into Gwani software FX higher trade system does not automatically mean equity will be assigned to you to trade. It means you will appear on the ballot paper of FX bond subscribers. I made mention that in any quarter, the FX bond subscribers will choose the trader they are having confidence in him or her. So when you are absorbed as a higher trader, by the time they come to see it in the ballot paper that will be given to them, your name will be listed. If you are lucky, they choose you. That is all. That quarter will not be yours. And equity will be assigned to you to trade. You must win the majority of the votes of the FX bond subscribers before you will be assigned equity to trade. So here too, those that wish to become Gwani FX higher trader, we are wishing you good luck. And right now we have about 11 graduated FX traders that are in that list. 11 of them, starting from the Poly class of 2020, coming down to the last class, which is the first Bonanza class. So we have about 11 people that were there. So the number 12 is open to you if you want to join. Particularly those that maybe they don't want to start their live account. So you can be an FX trader and you'll be enjoying profit, to be paid profit in dollars. Now we go to the next career opportunity, which is FX coaching. To be a coach that will now teach others on how to go about doing FX trading. The same company, Gwani Software, used to absorb FX coaches from graduates of its FX class, like this particular class. Coaches are being absorbed immediately after graduation. As a coach, you are going to be paid 20% of the tuition fees of trainees you train. The tuition fees paid by the trainees in your class, you will enjoy 20% of that amount. You will also be entitled to all allowances. There are allowances attached to you as an FX coach. Example, the transport allowances, accommodation allowances, academic allowances, all day allowances, day subscription, and so on and so on. All these allowances, we are going to discuss them in detail for those that are interested in becoming FX coach. And then the coaching can take place in 3 different places. One, our FS class used to take place in the training hall here in Gwani Software, where you will be required to come here and take the class. Secondly, it can take place at the client's location, like institutions. When there are about 5 people that registered for forest and institution, we will normally take the training day. Like we have the Foley Polytechnic class of 2020, and the second Polytechnic class of 2020 also took place day. We have ATBU class also taking place day. We are on the way of making JOS class when the crisis came up. There are 2 institutions in JOS that want our training. One is Form 1. I don't know the full meaning. Is it Federated Muslim Women? Federation of Muslim Women Association of Nigeria. The second one is Equa Academy. But unfortunately, because of the crisis in JOS, we suspended it. We cannot reach our FS coach to go there. And then the third type of training is to train the trainers online. Like the class now, we are training online and conventional at the same time. So if you are taking as a coach, you may either train here in Gwani, or you may be assigned to go to the location of the client, or you may be assigned to take the class online at the comfort of your home. We have the pre-application requirement. Before you apply, you have to make sure you have this requirement. One, you must have an eToro account. That's a requirement. Secondly, you must raise your equity by 3,000 before you apply. You must see 3,000 in your account, because that is what you are going to train your trainee to raise it to 3,000. I want you to raise it yourself first when you are going to be absorbed as a coach. And then you must have live FX account in either FXTM, AbaTrade, or Pepperstone, because that is where you are going to train your trainees in their live trading. And then you must study all coaching materials available at Gwani Software, particularly the curriculum and the slides. We are having about 5 slides. You must study those slides and you must exhibit capability to coach using those slides. And mind you, these slides are updated at the end of each class. Each class finishing will update those slides. That is why those that attended the last class, they will not see differences in the slide used in this particular class. And the reason of the update is to keep us abreast with the latest development. We actually want our trainee to follow development in Forex. And then you must be polite and friendly in handling all our trainees. We already said customers are the king. That is a common dictum in digital marketing. And then you must upload your resume. You must give us your resume to be uploaded, which will be available to our training academies. Some academies will call you that they want you to come and coach. We have them all over the nation. And then you must specify your business computing as an ICT area when you apply. Then after you were being absorbed as an FS coach, we have other requirements that you must always maintain as a coach. One, you must raise your equity to reach 103,000 before commencement of a class that will be assigned to you. And you must follow all updates on FX training resources as may be done by the head coach. And you must be a member in the Gwani FS Handout WhatsApp group. You must be a member there to see our traders there and to help them whenever they go into a situation they need help. Then you must be a member in Gwani FS hiring program. As a coach, you must also make yourself available for the FX bond subscribers to choose you to come and trade their money for a period of 3 months. Lastly, you must show commitment by activating of your account. Activation of a global instructor account will cost you 1,075 naira. So by the time you want to start trading, you must pay this amount. Then your account will be activated. That is to show your commitment by depositing something. And of course, in a single class, you will multiply that amount into many folds. Any question? So we move. To be an FS coach in Gwani software, you simply sign off at this particular link shown on your screen. When you click on the link, to take you where you will sign off as a global instructor of Gwani. And then you indicate business computing as your ICT area, and automatically a staff is going to contact you and request for certain documents. When you send the certain documents, then you'll be absorbed. You can be assigned to travel out of Bauchi to take FS class, as I said. And you can equally be assigned to take online classes, as I said. And you can be assigned a class here to just come down to Gwani software here and take a class. The head coach will prepare how you will deliver your FS class. Your head coach will always guide you on how you will deliver your class. What we call a head coach? A head coach is an FS coach who has spent minimum of 3 years doing live trading and has graduated a minimum of 6 FX classes. So you must spend 3 years doing live trading and you must have a minimum of 6 classes you graduated. Then you automatically be assigned to become a head coach. As a head coach, you will guide other FS coach in how to take their own classes. The online class. So if you are assigned to take online Forex class, you will be entitled to the following allowances. You will be given a data allowances of 10,000 naira to provide internet to yourself so that you can attend the class as a coach and take your trainees. You will be given electricity support in the event we know our national grid cannot give you power to take those classes. Particularly, you can see our class of Saturday, we start 10 and we used to end by 5. Our national grid cannot give you that light, except you are in an area that they are what? The favorite children of PHCN. So in the event you are not, we are going to give you 5,000 naira as an electricity support. Either you get a button hiring or you hire a generator or whatsoever to boost your electricity. And then you say? For the whole class. The 5 contacts. And then you will be given a stipend. Stipend means your money will be 1/5 of the tuition fees, which is 20%. While if you are taking conventional class, that is mean conventional class going out of the premises of Gwani software. Maybe you are sent to Jos to go and take class at Equai community, or you are sent to another place. So you'll be entitled to the following allowances. You'll be entitled to accommodation allowances, which is 25,000 for the 5 days you are going to go there. So which means each day you will have 5,000 as your accommodation. You'll be entitled to meal subsidy 10,000, and you also be given data allowances 10,000. You are not given electricity booster because the organization that you are going there in the agreement, they will give you electricity source. So that's why you are not giving that. And then you will receive a stipend of 1/5 of the tuition fee, which is 20% after you finish the class. Any question?
Even if it is around the town, within the town.
Yes, as long as you are leaving the premises of the going there. As long as you are leaving, you'll be given this. Now let's see if you are now doing it here at Gwani building. And if you are taking online classes, you are not entitled to any allowances because you will be given data. You will be given electricity. So you are not entitled to data allowances. You are not entitled to electricity support. You will only be given stipend of 1/5 of the tuition fees after you finish taking the class, which is 20% of the tuition fees. And if you are taking the class here conventional, that's physical, then you will be entitled to a meal subsidy of 2,500 naira. But you will not be entitled to data allowances because you will be given data. You will not be entitled to electricity support because you will be given electricity. At the end of the class, you will be given stipend of 1/5 of the tuition fee, which is 20%. Okay. So, for those of us that are interested in becoming FS coaches, so this is an opportunity for you immediately after graduation, if that is the line you want. But remember, if you are going to be FS coach, you must also be a higher trader. You must combine the two. But if you want to be only a higher trader, you don't need to be an FS coach. But if you are being an FS coach, you must also be an FX higher trader of Gwani software. So those of us interested in becoming FS coaches, we are wishing you good luck. Any question? Okay, we move to the next slide. The next thing is the investment opportunity. Investment opportunity will give you a way you can put your money through Forex. And for this one, we call it the FX share bond. The FX share bond is open to people that don't want to trade themselves, or they are not sure of their skill to do the trade, or they don't have enough money as an initial capital to open a live account. So in Gwani software, this chance is given to those people that they can bring their money. Many people can join their money together, and this money will now be placed in a live account of the company, and then a higher trader will now be choosing out of the higher traders to trade, so that at the end of a quarter, after all the deductions were made, the remaining profit will be shared between those who subscribe. And that is what we are going to learn now. The FX share bond is a bond for a maximum period of 2 years. When you bring your money into the shared bond, you can choose a period of maximum of 2 years. You can't choose it for more than 2 years. After the 2 years, your capital will be returned to you. You need to apply again if you want. And you can choose a minimum period, I think, of 6 months, if I'm not forgetting. The minimum period is 6 months. That is 2 quarters, 2 trading. After the 2 trading, your capital will be returned to you if loss has not touched your capital. Yes. Subscribers, board and select, the subscribers will see it on the 10th of the beginning of a quarter. In the first quarter, 10th January. In the second quarter, I think it's 10th of April. The third quarter is 10th of July, and the last quarter is 10th of October. They will now see it, and they will be showcased. Higher traders will be showcased to them, discussed to them. In fact, even the coaches that train those traders will come and tell us more about the traders, so that you make a wise choice. At the end of the day, the higher trader that got the majority of the votes of the subscribers will emerge as the higher trader for that quarter. Profit realized by the higher trader at the end of the quarter will be divided in the following: 25% will be given to the higher trader. 7.5% will be deducted as value added tax and given to Federal Inland Revenue Service. Then 2.5 will be deducted and be given to Gwani as admin charges, being the company owning the account and controlling the whole activities. So the remaining, what will be the remaining percentage? We have 25 plus 7.5 plus 2.5, 70. The 70% will now be shared between the subscribers in the ratio of money you invested. The higher money you invested, the more you get your profit. Capital will be returned at the end of the investment if your period expired. If the period did not expire, then the capital will now be reused for another quarter. Now, if you want to invest your money, you must obtain application form, which costs 500 naira non-refundable. That is the cost of the application form. Application form will be available on September 30th for last quarter of 2021. So it means if you want to invest, you have an opportunity to buy the application between 30th September to 10th of October. By 10th of October, the subscribers will sit here. And in the sitting, they are going to choose a trader that will trade October, November, December for them. By January, profit will be shared. You can see this is the application form on your screen where you are going to fill your detail, fill the reason why you are investing your money into the bond, fill the account. If you are having a DOM account, the account where you want your profit to be wire transfer. If you do not specify a DOM account, you will come here and collect your dollar here in the city to declare dividend. And then you also specify your period. And then the most important thing, you are going to specify your next of kin. In the event you die, who is the person to be contacted to come and collect your profit and then your own capital as well. And you can see in the form what is written there. FXBS high risk of loss. It's warning you that you must know that sometime if you make a wrong choice of a trader, it can result into your loss. And that is why the company doesn't choose a trader for you. You that put your money, you come and sit. They show you the traders and you choose. In economy, they said, where the risks lie, the decision should lie there. And that is why the investors are giving that. If you are residing within Bauchi, you can come and obtain the form at our address, which is at 4th floor, Giwa House, number 6 Ahmadu Bello Way, Bauchi State. If you are outside Bauchi, you can send mail requesting for the FX shared bond application form to our email address info@gwanisoftware.com. As soon as you get the form, you print the form, color printing, and then you fill. After filling, you scan and you mail it back to us. And in the form, there is an account given to you to put your investment. Your investment should be in dollar. It's not in naira. And the minimum is $50. That's the minimum you can invest. And the multiple of $50. $50, I think, is equivalent to 25,000 baht in the black market. So you have to go and buy the dollar. There is an account of the company that takes dollar in the form, which is in GT Bank. You will go there and deposit. Scan your deposit teller sent to us together with your form. Then we accredit this particular amount in your investment into the FX shared bond. There is quarterly meeting, which is conventional, and for those that cannot attend virtually, they can meet us in Google Meet, which usually occur on the 10th of April for second quarter, 10th July for third quarter, 10th October for fourth quarter, and 10th January for first quarter. So hopefully by 10th of October, we are having the meeting, quarterly meeting of investors, where we are going to see the profit made by the higher trader of this quarter in the person of Patim Baba, and then we share it between them, and we are going to welcome new investors in. And those investors that are going out, their capital will be given back to them and then they go out. Dividends are paid in US dollar through the following three means. One, either cash, the dollar cash here, you collect it in the office here, which is the common method used. Most of the investors come here, collect the dollars as their profit. The second way, you give us your USD DOM account, and then we transfer the dollar into your USD DOM account. Or we give you a check, US dollar check. You now go to the bank, give the check, and they give you the dollars. These are the three methods to collect your profit and to collect back your capital after the investment period. I don't know whether there is any question.
But the capital, is it returning in naira or
In dollars. You put the capital in dollars, you get it in dollars. Everything is in dollars. Everything. There is no room for naira. The only room for naira is when you collect the dollar, you can go and change it to naira. Okay, any other question? Okay, yes, Santraki.
So sometimes you find out that in what you earn from the percentage that is here, the dollar is not that is like maybe you can have $50 or 50 point something.
Okay.
How can you hide it?
Okay, he's talking of when there is a fraction. Maybe you're having $50.24. So normally what is being done, if you still have your investment, the fraction will now shift them to your capital to continue trading. The only trouble we used to have is when you are taking your capital at that period and there is a fraction. So normally I think what we usually do, we convert that fraction into naira and you will be given in naira. I think even the last one, the last dividend, there was some fraction of $0.5, which we convert it to naira and we give it out. So where a fractions occur, we either take it back to your capital or we convert the fraction into naira. Because when you convert a dollar fraction in naira, you can get something reasonable. So we give you back in naira. That's the only situation where naira comes in. Don't know whether there is any other question. Okay. The transaction account where you are going to deposit your capital in case you are interested is shown on the screen. That is Guaranteed Trust Bank Nigeria PLC. The account number is 0051786552. And the account name is Gwani Software. That account cannot take any currency except dollar. If you go and attempt to put naira, it will be rejected in the bank. It's only dollar that will go into that account. So the amount you want to invest, you are going to put into this account, scan the deposit teller, fill your form, scan it, and send back to us, and you are in. The next thing is you attend the quarterly meeting to choose a trader and use your wisdom to choose the best trader for yourself. And after you choose a trader, you follow up with prayer. Yes. You say? No, I'm not scaring you. I'm just telling you that you need to do a lot of things. You know, when you're investing, you have to do a lot of things to protect your investment. But so far in the history of the FS share bond, there has never been a loss in the quarter. There has never been in the history. But that's not a guarantee that if you choose a wrong trader, loss will not come in. And that's why you always advise the FX bond subscribers to always even sit before the sitting. Let them sit and discuss. Who are those traders that we may choose on our sitting? Let's discuss about them. Even meet them personally. Interview them. Go into the hangout, see what they are doing. Another thing, you are allowed to do all those your homework before you come and do your voting. And one thing, the voting is based on your investment. If you invested $50, your vote is 50. Somebody who invested $100, his vote is 100. Meaning the person with the highest investment will have the highest vote. And there is what we call lobbying. Lobbying is other investors will now go to the person with the highest vote to lobby him to come to their opinion. Gwani doesn't choose. We only have one situation where the company chooses. That was when the FX share bond choose a trader in the meeting. After they left, we contacted the trader and discovered the trader is having some issue that will hinder her from doing the trading. The company came into an emergency meeting and they were able to pick a trader and assign to come and trade. And luckily enough, the trader hit profits. And the investors were told that the person they invested somehow was unable. And the company in an emergency meeting put somebody, and that person has given them the profits. That was the only occasion in the history when the company made a choice. But all the choices were done by the FX traders. And that is why the company tries before the sitting to choose a trader to contact all the higher traders. Those that they are not ready, you will be told that this trader is a higher trader of money, but it's not ready now to do trading. These are the ones that are ready. I don't know that. Yes, carry on.
This trader, you said there will be a sitting
Choose them.
to choose a particular
One
trader.
of them, yes.
I hope there are histories that will be given for each of the traders.
The what?
History.
History, yes. Yes, yes. We have what we call a profile of the higher traders. You will see the profile, their history, the items they traded, the tools they are using for trading, the history of their success in the trading. How many times are they engaged? How many times they make profit? How many times they make a loss? They are all there to guide the investors. But I strictly recommend that the investors should do their homework before coming. That's why I used to say they should meet before the meeting, even though some of them are outside the town. But at least with the technology of all those meetings, they can meet together. And right now we have some investors coming next quarter. They all call me and they are in the process of getting their form and coming into it. There are one of them that by the time he comes, is going to be the highest investor. He's coming with a large amount of money. That person. And you want to come in as an investor and you also want to come in as a higher trader to make double opportunity. So all payment to be done to the account, or if you don't want to pay your capital into this account, you can pay cash in our OPCA, or you can issue a bank draft of US dollar in favor of Gwani software. Then you will collect receipt for all your payments after you make the payments. Now, what do we do in the FX share bond when there is a disastrous loss? Even though we have never experienced it, but we must be ready in case it happens. Where a disastrous loss occurs in trading, which makes trading impossible to continue, then an emergency meeting will be summoned. All the shared bond subscribers will be summoned to an emergency meeting. And in the meeting, they will be let known that the trader they choose has committed a loss, and the loss has affected the account so much that trading cannot continue. Then, each investor will be required to top up his capital so that operation will resume. You will be required to add something to your capital so that trading will continue. Or the company will get a loan on behalf of the subscribers, add into this account. Trading continues, but when profit is made, the loan will be taken back away before profit will be shared. That's plan B. Plan C, if the investors cannot top up their account and the company cannot get a place to get a loan, then the account will be closed and all the remaining money of the investors will be returned to them. And then a new investment will be called off, meaning that quarter has become a waste. Okay? So that is all about FS shared bond. And here too, we wish all those who want to invest their money in Gwani FX shared bond, we are wishing them success. And we are advising them to follow up, to know who are the traders, what are they doing, so that when they are required to come and choose, they will make a wise choice. So far, all the choices are wise choices with the exception of that one I mentioned, that they choose a trader and the trader decline, and the company choose another one. That's the only choice that I know is not a wise choice. But to the knowledge, to the best of their ability, it's a wise choice. Because that trader had mean she trade, we could have expect she will give us something, but she declined that she's having a lot of other personal engagement. She couldn't trade. So I don't know whether there is a question in FX shared bond.
Why is it always she?
Yes, actually, in the history is females. It's ladies that we are always choosing. It's the FS bond subscribers that will tell us the reason why they are choosing females.
Because of their capacity.
Okay, somebody is saying because of their capacity. She's an investor also. Please tell you on your class. I don't want to switch it off because of people online. So, in the history, it's always female that we are choosing. Yes, men even are not even choosing in the first place. They always, whenever they showcase the females and the males, the bond subscribers go for the females. And she have a reason she said because they are committed, what?
Their capacity.
Okay, their capacity. Meaning they have more
Men
capacity.
The men higher traders depend on commodity or items that they are trading is of higher.
Okay, she said the men are always looking for the expensive
So
items.
like the one that is using crude oil,
Okay,
gold.
okay, we can't choose them.
Because of our
So this is one of the reasons. Most of the men, their items are expensive items, and that is why the subscribers don't choose them. Because expensive items usually result in expensive profit or expensive loss. But the ladies are going for cheaper items. So if you want to change the trend, come into the FX bond subscribers and you can change the trend and start choosing men.
they can't be
They can't beat women. So women are leading. Oh. I think the FX queen is a lady as well. Nobody has beaten her. Okay, only allow them to take. They say it's just allowance they do to you. Okay. I don't know whether there is question online. Santuraki, do you have a question? Okay, Tom. Thank you. So we continue. Then the second investment opportunity is if you don't want to trade yourself in your live account, you can put your money and copy other traders to trade for you. You yourself in your account copy other traders outside the company here to trade for you. This is another investment opportunity. And I recommended this to Hajia Belira, who was very busy with her work. She graduated in the second Federal Polytechnic class of 2020. She was hardworking, a very good trader, but she doesn't have time. Her work and her family responsibility, she don't have time. In fact, during the assessment period, she managed. Top. So at the end of the day, I was advising her that she can actually put her money. All she needs to do is to look at the traders. Choose the one that she see will give her capital, allow the money to him. And in our trade, even it's not a human trader, it's machine. It's machine that were guided by traders. Traders will give them insight and the machine will continue to trade. Later on, we will see one of the best machine. One of the best, like the Volt, like the Aura, and so on and so on. Being machine means they are not going to be tired of trading. They continue to trade.
They can be lost.
They can be lost. They cannot escape lost. You copy trade if you are newbie, or you totally don't have time to trade, or you don't trust your skill. These are the major three reasons that will make you to copy trade. In Abba trade, there are two major copying systems. One is called the Zulu trade, and the second one is called the duple trade. I am using the duple trade, so I'm going to take you through duple trade. I'm not using Zulu trade, so I'm not conversant with it. You can still incur loss in a copy trade. Copy trade is not a guarantee of profits, and it's not a security that you will not enter loss. You can enter loss. You can opt out anytime you wish and can set your copy stop loss to minimize the loss. The TP of the copier works on your trade. You can choose either Zulu trade or double trade to start copying and investing. So when you choose this, they will give you a demo account that will last for 30 days so that you test those traders to copy them on your virtual account. After the 30 days, they expect you to upgrade to a real account and put money and start copying. You cannot trade in this platform. You only copy. If you want to trade, you go to your normal ABA option and do your trading. Um, Once your account is active, you will see copiers list with their statistics. Choose one to start copy trading. The combination of ABA Trade global reputation with the best signal providers give traders the security in knowing that their trades are in the safe hands of some of the best traders. So the ABA Trade offer two type of social account. One is the duple trade, the Zulu trade, sorry. The first link you are seeing there is for Zulu trade. The second link is for duple trade. So at this stage, I want you to decide which one are you going to test run. I give you 1 minute to decide. You can share idea with each other. There is Zulu trade, there is duple trade, but I will take you to duple trade because that is the one I've been using. In fact, I'm using duple trade. I put some money in duple trade, copying the system for the education of my children, for their school fees. So any profit I got there, I take it and give for the school fees. I come back to Naira and pay school fees of my children. That's what I'm using for the copying system. While in my actual life, I'm using it for myself. It depends.
For experience, you never ever got lost.
I used to get lost, yes, but the loss $2, $3. I usually get lost on the Volt. Volt is very sensitive. Once loss start coming in, it will just sell the item, and selling the item will make the loss enter into your account. That's the problem with Volt. It was a game, not like Aura, like Vintage and the rest. Volt is good, but sometimes it will give you loss. Small loss coming, it will just sell the item. It doesn't like loss. That's how it is programmed, not to take loss. But I used to have profits. Day. So decide. Are you going for Zulu or are you going for duplicate trade? Do you have somebody to speak on behalf of Zulu trade so that we share idea to convince others to go for Zulu if there is any? While I'm speaking on behalf of duplicate trade because it's the one I know. We go deeper. So let's click on the second link, which is for duplicate trade to open the account. Let's click on duplicate trade. That link so that we open a duplicate trade account.
Like for me, I don't even think I will have interest.
Okay, the coffee system. You want to trade? Good. So let's click on duplicate trades and let's sign on. Let's fill the form, sign up. You can equally sign up with your Google account or Facebook if you know they are secured. Hackers cannot hack in. That means you are having the two ways verification or authentication. Then you can sign up with your Google account, that's your Gmail account, or your Facebook. In case you are not sure, you can fill the form to sign up and provide username and password. You say?
Open your account or what?
Yes, yes. Let me see. Hey, this one is definitely trade account, which is different from your other trade accounts.
And it's showing me that
You click register, isn't it? Don't click register. There is open and contact on the link. Click the link account. Scroll down. 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 That's it. Open it. Your open. Okay, don't want to copy the system. You will see open an account. When you click on the page, on the bottom of the page, there is an open an account. You can use your Google account or Facebook account if they are secured. Where they are not secured, a hacker can access. Okay, change this E. It's supposed to arrive because it's two different systems. What if you see check the email? Not the same, let's go down there. It's good. Yeah, I can copy it. Okay, I can copy this one. Okay, this Kashmir, which is kind of important. Okay, zoom in. Okay, this. I'm going to register as well as you say. Because you got caught with this. Okay. Yes. Nobody.
You have to choose the thing. You have to take it from.
Okay, so go and choose one here. It will take you to like this one. This is like the Chile. That's the best. That's the best. Yeah, well, Chile. You have to choose one provider first. As you choose a provider, it will take you where you will sign up. So when you go to the link, you will see list of providers. You click on one of the provider, then it will take you where you will sign up in the Doubly Trade account. So let's do that. Are we done? Sign up, or you use your Google account or Facebook if they are secure. 2341. Are we done opening the account? Okay. Are we done opening the account? Once you open, it's okay.
Send the demo as
Yes, demo. So you are done opening.
a way to complete the
Just go, yes. It's okay. Later you can complete this one particularly when you want to upload to the lab. So I believe we all have the Doubly Trade account now. Let's continue with our slide. Keep your account there as it is. I will continue the slides. Now,
Trading platform.
what?
Trading platform.
You are opening about trade, not about trade. You are still opening about trade. Go back. About trade here. Everything. Go back to the go back. Go back. Okay, scroll down. Then when you come to the providers, look at them. You choose one of the providers. Let's say you choose Metro. You go to the choose. You choose take you where you are. Let's give 2 more minutes for some of us to catch up. Are we done? Okay. Let's continue. There are words of advice for you that will copy trade in duplicate. Avoid traders with more than 2x. They are too good that they may make professional mistake resulting into a shark bite. Avoid traders with 300% that they can triple your money. And then don't put all your eggs in one basket. What does that mean? Don't commit all your money to one provider. Try and share money to providers that you know they are very good. So that if one is going to make a loss, the loss will not be on your entire equity. It will be on some part of your equity. Don't copy trader without studying the profile of the trader. Any trader you are going to copy, study the profile. They are machine, but they are guided by humans. So you will study the human that is guiding that machine. Get a trader with minimum of 1 year trading in other trades. 2x trader is okay. 10 to 30% is a realistic trader you can trust. And choose a trader that can trade per week At least one trading in a week, at least. Spread to 3 to 4 traders in a single copy. Single copy, copy about 2 to 3 providers. Divide your money to them. That is mean don't put all your eggs in one basket. Now let's see the screen. When you request a demo account, this is the screen you are going to get. You are going to see 100,000 by 12 equity given to you. The next thing is telling you the profit you make from copying. And the next one is the floating profit and loss, the unrealistic profit and loss. And finally, what will be the balance of your equity is shown here. So like this one now, you can see this is a copying of one particular provider. And normally here is where you can upgrade your account to real. And when you come down here is the duplicate settings. So do you all see this account in our demo? That 100,000 by 12 equity is given to you. And the period normally is 30 days. So let me take you to our account to see how you can copy. Let me share my account. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, see my screen. My virtual equity has now fallen down to 93,652. That is to tell you can incur a loss in copy trade. And then I can click here to go to my demo account. Let me click. So right now I'm in my demo account. And it's going to show me those systems that I have copied. Out of the system I copied, there is one that bought cable for me, GBP USD. And then going down again, I will see another item bought by my copier. Look at the providers I copy. They are here. And then when you go down, you can see the buy and sell signal that we are done in my account. Look at them. Like this one, it was done on the 20th of August, which was yesterday. And this is the time, 10 p.m. An order with this number was closed. That is, GBP USD was sold at this price, which resulted to my profit of $6.9. Look at another thing that happens the same day, almost the same time. It's buy USD JPY at this price. As soon as it make the purchase, I start having a profit of $0.3. Look at another order. The same day, almost the same time. It sell USD CAD at this price and recording a loss of minus $58 on my account. So when you scroll down, okay, from here you can now go to choose a strategy you are going to duplicate. So you click on duplication setting, and when you click on strategy providers, you can see all the machines that are trading. We have Est, we have Charm, Cruiser, Jet, Knight, down to Bold. So you can click on duplication setting to allocate your equity to those machines. You can scroll down Look at them like S. Look at S. S is always giving a profit of about 70%. And in a week, he is having 151 copier. And currently, I do not allocate any of my equity to him. That's why this place is at zero and is showing none of my equity is allocated to S. And then when you come down, we have Charm. Look at his own statistics. Keep on going down, all these providers. Look at Robust. I invested in Robust. And look at the amount of money I invested in Robust, about $30,707.68. And Robust is going at 1.5x. You remember the X rating I told you about. Then when you scroll down, I did not invest anything in Rider. I invested in Neptune. And look at what I invested in Neptune at $1,082.4. And Neptune is going at X2. I can change the slider if I want to reduce what I invested in Neptune. For instance, I can click the slider, reduce it to maybe 10,000. Okay, look at it, 10,875. And then you scroll down, you will see others. Look at Skipper. I did not invest anything, but I invested in Legacy. This is the amount of money I invested in Legacy, 15,000. I can reduce it if I like by moving the slider this side, 10,500. I do not invest anything in Night. Maybe I want to invest in, let me see. Let's say I wanted investing in Rider. So slider to allocate some equity to Rider. The money is shown there. I can invest $15,000. Then when I finish my setting, I will go down and click Save Changes. Save Changes. So it will show me the changes that will take place. Legacy duplication setting has been changed from 10 to 7. Neptune changed from 2 to 0.7. Rider has been activated with a trade of multiple of 2. I can just say accept. It has now accepted my copying to a new trader and my change in 2 providers. In case you want to read more about those providers, you come to strategy, you go to providers. For instance, you can click on S. This is S. S is trading with what? It's trading with currency pairs. Look at it, instrument. He's trading all the major currency pairs and currency crosses. And he always relies on technical tools. He doesn't get anything from fundamental. And which kind of trading is he doing? He's a swing trader. Are you getting it? And he's doing about 40 to 60 trades in a month. And it's a machine guided by human. That's why it's automated. So you can now pick another provider and read about him also. Let's go to Skipper. Look at Skipper. Skipper also trade currency pairs. Almost similar to East. Let's go to, I want us to pick another different, let's pick Legacy, whether we can see the instrument changes. We pick Legacy. Legacy only trade 3 currency pairs. Euro JPY, GBP JPY, and AUD JPY. And his analysis, he demand from the human provider to give him an analysis, either fundamental or technical. Let's take another, let's try Jet. Trade 2, J2 is trading currency pairs. We can try, let's try Fola. I want to see a provider that is using other items, not currency pairs. There used to be Aura, now there is no Aura. Aura only trade golds, but the Aura is not available now. This one too, okay, this one trade currency pairs, indices, and metals. Metals means you can trade silver, you can trade gold, you can trade aluminum, copper, and so on and so on. That's why when you go down, you will see in the items he used to trade, you may likely see some metals. Look at even indices. Look at Digitati. Look at gold. Look at silver. They are among the items he used to trade. And this is his journal, his trade journal, if you want to go through on his trading. And look at the loss and profit he used to make in his trading. You can see there are plenty of loss in his past trading. And this is telling you not to choose him. I hope we have not chosen this one. I'm not choosing this one. Polar. So let's go down to, let's take robust. Lastly, let's take robust before we continue. You can see he's trading gold, FS majors, and DAX. And when you go down, look at the money I invested in him. I invested $17,000. And he has already made 18,000. 18,000. Okay, wait. The profit has already made $519 for me in the investment I did. And when you go down, you will see the items you usually trade them. Look at them. There is crude oil, there is silver, there is gold, there is no loonie. And when you go down, you will see his journal. Look at the journal and look at the profit and loss he made. Look at a profit, the highest profit he made 221 year, 272. There are profit, and the end, look at the balance of what he actually made. So this is where you continue to use your providers and trades. I don't know whether there's any question. So you use double trade wisely. By the time you upgrade to a real account, you put some money, you use it wisely. And let me check my account again whether I'm having a change in my balance. It has fallen down 93 now. Before it was what? 90. I forget the first balance. So I want you to go to your W trade and copy some traders, allocate some money out of your 100 virtual equity. Be very wise. Study the provider first before you commit money into him. And don't put all your eggs in one basket. 2 minutes, do that. At least copy 3 providers. At least 3. So if you want to activation, at least 3 providers. Copy at least 3. Just copy at least 3 providers. And let me help you to see some of them. Let me take us to Neptune. Neptune is trading currency pairs.
How much time are they taking now?
Start with 10,000 to each of the 3 so that you have 30,000.
Three.
Yes, times 3. Have you chosen? Okay, you choose Jade. Are you done? Okay. So let's go back to our slide and continue. You continue to monitor those providers while you are in your demo before the 30 days. So that by the time you upgrade the demo to live, you already have providers that you know they have a working system for you. The 30 days period, you explore and know about more of those providers who are giving you more profits, who are going with the passion you want. So that by the time you upgrade to a live, you already have a working list of providers that you want to try. So let me go back to our slide. Okay, we continue. The next thing we go into is the EFX trading. EFX trading. EFX trading is FX of currencies, trading currency pairs. We call it EFX. So we're going to dedicate much time.
If you like, if
You say,
I click save and
does it show you something to accept?
accept,
You accept it.
why would I see the account is better?
Also, okay, you already click accept it. That's mean it's done. It's done.
How would I see
You go back to your demo account. Please go to your demo account so that you see Right now, they are trading. It's the first time
Maybe a dollar weekend.
yes. Particularly with this currency pairs. So, you start seeing. Okay. I say EFX is forex trading or currency pairs. So we are going to dedicate much time on currency pairs because of two reasons. There are two reasons you must go into currency pair trading. One, by the time you want to go to your live trading, unless you have sufficient account, the only item you will buy is currency pairs because they are the cheapest item. Secondly, there are only two items or two group of items that you can practice forex as a profession, meaning as a means of earning your livelihood. It's only commodities and currency pairs that you can take them as a profession. Any other one cannot give you income that will sustain you as a means of livelihood. Exchange forex is trading with currency pairs, and we call it EFX. Most graduates of forex class will have to start with EFX in live trade, except graduates having large capital to start. Fundamental analysis works perfectly on currency pairs, and loss is usually minimal. So you can see on the chart there, we have the euro pairs. How many are they? About 6 bar. We have the euro GBP, euro CHF, euro CAT, euro AUD, euro NZD, and euro JPY. The JPY combination, we have the CHF JPY, AUD JPY, GBP JPY, CAD JPY, and NZD JPY. The GBP combination, we have the GBP AUD, GBP CHF, GBP CAD, and GBP NZD. While the CAD combination, we have CAD CHF, we have AUD CAD, and NZD CHF. The AUD, two combination, and the NZD, one combination. That is giving you the list of currency pairs that are very common. When opening position, there are always available options on the quantity you will choose. You can choose one lot. One lot means you choose the entire 100,000 that you have, and that is not a good trading. The good trading is to choose one mini lot. One mini lot is 0.1 of lot, which is 10,000. So most traders and professional traders, they go with 10,000, except on crypto. Crypto don't use 10,000, you use 5,000. But on currency pairs, always buy a quantity of 10,000. Then we have the one micro lot, which is 0.01, which is 100 units. We have one nano lot, which is 0.001, which is equals to 100 units. These are the common units you can use to buy currency pairs. If you are using, this one is a screen of which broker? Pepperstone bar? It's Pepperstone. They have a place where you can choose your bolo based on lot. But in other trades, you have a slider that you can slide the quantity you want. So the advice, as long as it's currency pairs, go for 10,000. That's the recommended quantity.
What does that lot mean?
Load means 100,000. That's load. Quantity.
Well, it depends on how much you have.
Yes.
What?
But we are assuming if it is $1, by the time you take a load, it will finish your equity.
If you have $1.
Yes. If it is $1, the price of the item.
So if you have like 10, you say one lot is maybe $1.
No, one load means 100,000 quantity. Yes. But the price times the load will give you the buying price, the buying amount.
Like that one lot will be like equivalent to how much dollar?
No, it depends on the price. That's why I say maybe if the item price is $1 and you use a load, you are using $100. But if it is 0.5 and you use one load, you are using $50,000 to buy.
So now maybe
But normally currency pairs, they range from less than $1 to $2. That's their normal price, except the one with Japanese yen. The one with Japanese yen are expensive.
So I only want to buy lot. So maybe I want to buy 0.1 lot.
Yes,
If it is $1, maybe
it will be $100,000.
if it is 1 lot.
If you're using one lot and the price is $1, but we always say don't use one lot. Use one mini lot. One mini lot is 10,000 units. So if it is $1, you are investing $10,000. If it is $2, you are investing $20,000. The price of the item. And if it is 0.5, you're only investing $5,000. So the recommended quantity is mini lot, 10,000 quantity. Yes.
If it is if each commodity is $1 for $10,000,
It's equal to $10,000.
and you can buy
Now you can manage that one. 10,000. Okay, 10,000, when you put small amount, it will not go. But if it is 0 point something, it will reduce. It will reduce. Some of them even are 0.4
and 0.4.
dollar,
Okay, that is the price.
the price. So when you multiply by this,
So like someone with just $200 cannot buy 1 million of currency. Probably.
depend on the price.
If
If it is $1,
$1,
they
$1.2.
cannot.
But can't you buy nano lot or something?
Yes, you can go for nano to reduce it. But now the purple will come very small. You manage it. Okay? Now there is a psychology of the market in currency pairing. When the market becomes bearish, that is mean when the market is favoring lost, your psychology will always go for to sell the item, particularly if you are having a bear psychology. Are we getting it? Is it not true? If you are a bear and the market is becoming bearish, your psychology will not be pushing you to sell to prevent further loss. In that situation, you may hesitate to sell because you are thinking market may bounce back to bullish, which on normal circumstances it usually bounce back. So you may hesitate to sell even though you are still lost because you are believing it's going to bounce back. If it did, you are wise. And if it doesn't, you are a loser and you lose money. And this is to say there is no sell signal. You buy an item and no sell signal and it enter into bearish and you are making loss. What do? Do you hesitate or do you sell? That is what this slide is talking about. In case you hesitate and it bounces back, you have done what? A wise decision. In case you hesitate and it continue to go into loss until your stop loss is triggered, what have you done? You have done an unwise decision. In case you sell and it bounces back, it's still unwise. In case you sell and then it continue to go down, it's a wise decision. So we are trying to look at how will you balance this action and hesitating. How can you gather information that will make your hesitation wise or your action wise? How can you do that? Okay, so we are trying to balance. We are trying to make a balance between your hesitation and your action. Remember, there is no sell signal. If there is sell signal, the only thing you will do is what? Is obey the sell signal. But no sell signal and then the market is bearish. We are going to see how can you gather information that will make your hesitation wise or your action wise. While in the case of market becoming bullish, we also have another problem. The problem is when the market becomes bullish and you don't have a sell signal, profit is coming and increasing. There will be temptation if you are a bull to sell without the sell signal coming. So let's study a trader who sell and a trader who hesitate waiting for the sell signal. The trader that sell, if that profit immediately after he sell, it now start going down. Is it a right choice? It's a right action. It's a wise action he has taken. And if it continue to rise the profit, the action is not wise. While he who hesitates, if the profit continue to rise, his action is wise. While if it started falling, then his action is unwise. So here too, we are trying to now look at how can you support your action or hesitation so that it becomes wise. So in case you hesitated, we have two types of errors. There is what we call hesitation error one. If the market is bearish and you don't have a sell signal, you hesitate to close the market in order to avert further loss. This is called hesitation error one. If at the end of the day there is a loss, your stop loss is triggered. Hesitation error one is coming from your psychology due to the belief in bounce back. Hesitation error two, if market is bullish and you hesitate to close and take the profit, and then later on the profit start declining, you are having hesitation error two. Hesitation error two is coming from your psychology due to belief in price going further higher. Know that the best way to handle hesitation errors is knowing what the future holds for the currency pair, which is notoriously very difficult because of many influences affecting currency pairs. However, predictive tools can be of great assistance to you if you enter into hesitation error. Fundamental analysis could have been better, but it requires time to gather your findings. And here, while in hesitation error, you have very little time. If the error grows into adult, it results in you making loss that you can avoid or allowing reasonable profit to pass you by. With accurate prediction, hesitation errors can become hesitation wisdoms. Hesitation error one will become hesitation wisdom one if the market bounces back to profit. And any trader that closes without hesitation commits action error one. Hesitation error two will become hesitation wisdom two if the market price goes higher. More profit realized, and any trader that fails to hesitate commits action error two. Here, four tools are recommended to help you when you don't know whether to hesitate or to take action. You can use four tools, they will give you prediction and they will guide you whether to hesitate or to quickly close the situation. Now, let's study these four tools. They are not new tools. They are the tools you know, but you are not going to use them in a different way. The first one is the pure water stochastic that you know. Now, what are you going to do? Let's whether the two markets momentum lines actually join as they are coming down. So if the price is declining, the market is bearish, You don't know whether to sell to abort a loss or to wait for bounce back. You simply look at the two market momentum line. When they are coming down, are they converging, trying to join, or are they diverging, trying not to join? If they are converging, you know the tendency of bounce back is near. Then you hesitate. If they are diverging, the tendency to join is very far. Then you can now close to abort triggering or stop loss. Now let's take a look at the one on the screen, that is Nasdaq 100. What is stochastic telling us? Is it convergence or divergence? Look at the lines. Is it convergence or divergence? It's divergence. Which action are we to do here? To sell to abort triggering of stop loss. Because at this stage, the stop loss is not triggered. By the time you did not sell it, the stop loss may likely be triggered and you lose much. So when stochastic diverge, the right action is sell, close. Even if it's not sell signal, if you are afraid, are we getting it? Because when it diverges, it will take reasonable amount of time before it will converge. And within that time, the loss may go into stop loss. Particularly if you are handling cable, GBP USD. It has the tendency of easily triggering stop loss. And sometimes gold. Gold can enter into that kind of situation. It will just trigger stop loss. So we move. The next one is MACD. MACDs. In MACD, you are going to study where are your histogram bars. Are they above or are they below? Bars on top of the average line is an indication that most likely the market will bounce back to bullish. But if the bars are below, the tendency of bounce back will take time. So let's take a look at this Nasdaq 100. What is MACD saying? Are you to hesitate or to sell? To sell, which means MACD confirm you are stochastic that diverge. Two tools are telling you sell, otherwise stop loss will be triggered. Let's see the number 3 tool, whether it will say the same thing. The number 3 is the Bollinger Band tool. You are to look at the candlesticks. Are they above or are they below? If they are above, the tendency of bounce back is very close. But if they are below, the tendency of bounce back will take time. And therefore, the right action is what? To sell. In the case of Nasdaq 100 that we have, what is Bollinger Band saying now? What is he saying? So the Bollinger Band confirmed the remaining two. It's telling you sell, otherwise stop loss will be triggered. Now let's see the tool number 4, whether it will go with the remaining tools. The next tool is the Ichimoku clouds. And in Ichimoku cloud, you look at what is the future cloud. Is it green or is it red? If it is red, it's telling you bounce back is not close by. And your stop loss may be triggered. If it is green, it's telling you bounce back is near. So what is Ichimoku telling us? Is it contradicting the remaining 3 tools? You're having 3 tools telling you to sell, but Ichimoku is telling you wait. It's democracy. Majority, right? So if you go with majority, you do what you will say. But if you believe 100% in Ichimoku cloud, you can hesitate for a bounce back.
What I understand here,
Okay, you will hesitate, but Jibril said he's going to hesitate.
what I understand here,
Yes.
definitely it's bounce back.
Yes, but the time.
But the time, the probably depends on your stop loss.
Okay.
If you know you have a very large stop loss,
You can
stop loss
hesitate.
Then you hesitate. But if
Use the
you know you don't
Ichimoku.
you have small stop loss.
You obey the other 3. So Abdurrahman is saying it depends on your stop loss. If it is large, you can go with the 3 earlier tools. But if it is short, you go with the 3 earlier tools. But if it is large, you go with Ichimoku. Do you have another opinion?
Definitely,
Yes. Do you have other opinions of traders? Because we are having three tools going one way, one tool going the other way. Which one are you to obey? Things like this used to happen. Oh. You may have tools confusing you. Some go this way, some go this way. You will not know what to do.
If you
We go
invest
with the
much,
majority.
Okay, Lutbia says she is going to practice democracy. She will go with the three that are the majority. What of Mariam?
The majority can
Okay, you go with the majority. What of Clear? Which one will you go for?
Majority.
You go with the majority. Santraki, do you have an opinion?
Yes, sir, not the majority.
Okay, you go with the majority of the tools. It's okay.
yeah,
Your own is condition. It's okay. So, Forex is like leadership. At this point, let me just make one thing clear. Forex is like leadership. In leadership, it's better you decide and your decision is wrong than to stay without taking decision. Leadership doesn't like you not to take decision. Take decision even if it is wrong, you are a good leader. You don't take decision, you are a bad leader. The same thing with Forex. Decide. Don't stay without deciding and your equity is there. Make a decision on your equity, on your money. So Forex traders are like leaders, they are always taking decision. And their tools are just like their advisors. You listen to the advisors sometimes, and sometimes you refuse to listen to the advisors.
so on this scenario, based on selling,
It's on selling.
that means if you buy,
You buy. There is no sell signal and the market go bearish. What are you to do? You wait, your stop loss is triggered, you lose. Do you sell? And then at the end it bounces back, you also lose. So you are confused. That is where you need these four tools. Bring them together. Put your stochastic and see whether convergence or divergence. Put your MACD weight and see whether histogram on top or below. Then put your Bollinger Band. See whether candlesticks are above the average line or below. And finally, put the Ichimoku cloud. See the future clouds. The four are there to guide you whether to sell or to hesitate.
so what is applicable for buying?
Yes, we have it for buying. We are coming to that. We'll come to that of buying. Are we together? Because if you don't sell, two things will happen. Either it bounces back and you get profits, or your stop loss is triggered and you lose. Definitely one of these two will happen, whether you like it or not. As a leader or a forex trader, decide. And you have four wise counselors: the Mr. Stochastic, the Mr. McD, the Mr. Bollinger Band, and the Mr. Ichimoku Cloud. They are your counselors giving you advice. But here we have three of them on my NASDAQ 100 telling you, say. They are telling you that stop loss is near. While Ichimoku Cloud tells you don't sell. Bounce back is near. The only thing we have not captured is we have not followed this NASDAQ and see what happened at the end. Had it been we follow it, we could have added on the slide and see what happened at the end. Yes. Mhm. So any question? Okay. Let's check NASDAQ. Or shall I give you assignments? So, okay, currently. NASDAQ 100.
Now I'm down 500.
And there it is what?
400.
That means it has bounced back. It has bounced back. Meaning your counselor Ichimoku Cloud is right. And the three counselors are wrong.
Probably if you have some loss,
It's the three guys before bouncing back. It's true. Yes. So we move. Now let's take the buy. Okay, this one we are also on sale, but the sale is whether the profit we have now is the highest, so that we sell now, or the profit will continue to go high, we should hesitate. So we use stochastic tool now. And in our stochastic tool, we look at the bar as they are going up. Are they converging or diverging? If they are converging, it's telling you the profit may likely come down. So selling is the best decision. They are converging as they are going up. It's telling you that the profit may likely come down. So selling will be your best and wise option. But if they are diverging, it's telling you hesitate, more profit are coming because they will not convert in the near future. So let's take a look at Tesla here. The momentum are going up, but are they diverging or converging? So what is the right thing stochastic is telling you to do? Are you to sell and take the profit now or wait for more profit to come? You have to wait. Wait that more profit is coming your way. That is what stochastic tells you. Now let's go to the counselor number 2, MACD. MACD, you also look at the histogram bar. If they are above the average line, you wait. More profit are coming. If they are below, you say, most likely that is the highest profit you will have. Just like, yes, like the other one. So let's take a look at Tesla here. What is MACD saying? Is there anyone seeing the histogram? Are they below or above? Me, I'm seeing a little on that. They are coming below. They have started growing below. That's what I'm seeing, baby. I don't know whether it's my eyes. Is there anyone seeing them below? Me, I'm seeing them below or the bars, but very tiny.
The last batch, I think,
Yes, but they are below.
going up.
Is it up?
Yeah.
Okay, they're going up.
Yes.
Yeah. Which means MACD confirms stochastic that you should wait. You should hesitate. Don't sell. Let's see Bollinger Band. Are they below or above the average line, the candlesticks? So Bollinger Band is telling you opposite. That you should sell now. That may likely be the highest profit you will have. You are having 2 against 1. Let's go to Ichimoku. Look at Ichimoku. It's telling you to do what? To wait. To wait, there are more profits coming. Is it not green? How about? Oh, sorry, it's red. It's red. It's telling you to say Ichimoku cloud is confirming Bollinger Band. So you have 2 councillors against 2. Draw. Those that are going for democracy, tell us what you will do now. Latvia, democracy, what will you do?
I will wait.
Okay, you go with the stochastic and MACD. Why do you go with them? Since you are going for democracy, the majority, and they are not the majority. Jibril, what would you do?
Because I always believe in bonus.
Ichimoku cloud. Okay. What of Mariam? You say. Eh? What of Kulia? Ichimoku. Further again. Okay. To go beyond. Okay. Batim Baba. Okay, you will wait. Okay. Santraki, what is your opinion? Okay, Santraki is not close by. What of John? Can we hear your opinion on this? Okay, they are not close by. So we continue. Now in EFX, you are advised to stick to only one pair to become your favorite pair. Why? Because you will master the pair better and you will notice its characteristics easily. You will study its pattern, how does it move, and so on and so on. You will develop strategy for that pair in your trading style. You will find out whether your style is good for it or it is not good for it. You can divert all your trading energy on that particular pair easily. And you become so focused with only one pair. You can try a hedge trading. We have done hedge trading the other time. When you are buying, you buy with the negatively pay to augment the loss, or you buy with the positively pay to increase the profits. So these are the reasons why you should stick to only one pair. Like I myself am sticking to Lumi. The next thing we are going to talk about is called the trade journal. A trade journal is a record you will keep regarding your trading, so that later on when you come back, you can study your trading, find out what is wrong in your trading and correct it, find out what is good in your trading and sustain it. And then you can give your trading journal to somebody to now know what you are capable of doing. It's a basis for good monitoring of your trade, the trade journal. And from your trade journal, you can learn from your mistakes and you can also learn from your gains. And you can audit your trading session through a trade journal. At the end of this class, we are going to give you a small trade journal called the score sheet you are seeing on the screen. This is the score sheet we are going to use to assess your 5 weeks trading. And from there, we see whether you are capable of graduating or you are repeating. If you are graduating, we give you advice. Which tools should you adopt in your life? And which items should you go for in your trading? And all this is going to be possible after we study this trading journal we are going to give you, called the trading book. This is an example of a trade journal of a particular trader. The first column he put his the pair he buy. That's when this person, whether fundamental or technical, or even intuition. Intuition means you just feel in your mind you should buy, and you just buy. Then we have reward to risk ratio. Watch it already. The next one is the points he gained, whether he's successful or he get a loss. This is a simple trade journal, but we are not giving you a simple to use in your trading. We are going to give you a little mature journal that will show us a lot about your trading. Why should you operate trading journals on your trade? The main reason to keep trading journal are: one, it will help you identify weak points and strong points in your style. Journal could increase your trading consistencies. The journal could keep you accountable to your trading. The journal can help you choose your best trading strategy. Now, you are to open the material trade journal mailed to you earlier, and then you are going to trade in your demo account of ABBA trades. All the trade you are going to do in your demo account of your ABBA trade, you are going to record in this particular journal. We are not going to use it for assessment, but it's going to drill you on how to use the journal and how to understand the journal. Uh, I think this was mailed to us. Was it mailed to us? The trade journal. Let me place it for us to download now. Let me place it on the class so that we download it. Let me upload it now. You will see trade journal. You try and download it. It's a zip file. You will unzip it. It's just 120 kilobytes. Let us download it. Are we done downloading the journal? Let's download the trade journal. Then let me open the journal and share it with us so that we see how to use it. Okay, let me share my screen so that we see how the trade journal looks like. This journal is a medium size journal. It's not so small and it's not so big. Let me share the screen again. Okay. Now, what you are seeing on your screen is the trade journal I uploaded for you to download. This is the cover page. This is the cover page. Trade journal overview. This cover page automatically it will now be picking its values from your trading. You are not to type anything here. It's going to be giving you summary. It will show you equity you invested so far in the period, the current equity you have, the total profit or lost, and the percentage profit or lost. And the next one is to show you the total trades you did within the period, how many long trades have you done, how many trades are short, and then it's going to show you how many trades you win, how many long trades you win, how many short trades you win. There, if you are winning more on short trade, it means you are a short-term trader and you should change your style to go with short time. And if you are winning more on the long trade, it means you are more a long trader and you should change your style to go with it. Then down there you will have average profitable trades, the average losing trades, and then the average trade. Normally, you have to go at your average winning trade above 50. It's a very good beginning. But average winning trade 50 is a bad trade. Then when you scroll down, you will see the position size calculator. You can put your entry price, the stop loss, the profit target. It will do this calculation for you. And then this side, you have your journal guidelines to guide you on how to fill the journal. Are we together? Then let's go to the second sheet, which is the journal. This is where actually you will now make your entry at this particular page. And it begins with date open. You have your date open. You put your date open here. And then you put your date close. You now choose the currency pair. When you click here, you see the pairs. These are the currency pairs. The journal is meant for currency pair trading, EFX. Then you put your position size. What is your position size here? Is it 10,000? Is it whatsoever? Then you now choose a direction. Is it a long or short direction you are taking? You already know from your analysis the minutes, hours, and the days, and the week. The next one, you now put your entry price. At what price did you buy the pair? And then what do you put as your stop loss from that software that you calculate it? You place it here. What do you put as your take profit? You put it here. At the end, when you sell, at what price did you sell? You put the price here. Then this loss will be calculated for you, the risk and reward ratio, comparing your stop loss and your take profit. You don't need to fill anything here. Then here you also indicate whether you win or you lose in the trade. If you lose, you put the amount you lose here. If you win, you put the amount you make as a profit. This place, you don't need to put anything from percentage profit, percentage loss will be calculated for you. And your balance also will be calculated for you. Finally, you now tell us which signal motivates you to do your buy and your sell. You can see the signal. We have the moving average, stochastic, MACD, and so on and so on. You can see them. And then finally, if you have a comment, you will now type your comment here. If you have images, you can put your images. So this is how to be filling your journal. We want you to use your AvaTrade live demo account. That's from today to next week. We expect to see some entries in your journal. And anytime you are doing live trading, open this journal, a copy of it, and put your trading so that you can study what you are doing. You can audit your trading at any point in time. It's advisable to always operate a journal as you are trading. Any question on the journal? Then you can come to charts and see your charts. It will show you charts, profit and loss by the month, profit and loss by the pair. It will show you those charts. And it will also show you another chart, equity by month, winning versus losing trade by month. By the time you put reasonable thing here, you will appreciate the chart. Are we getting it? And then you can put your account transaction in the next sheet. You can put a date here. You can put, is it your initial capital when you put it there? Or is it a top up? Is it a withdrawal of profits? Then you now put the amount so that you can know what you did on your account, your live account. You place money, you withdraw money, you put initial capital, let them be recorded here. Normally there are three: initial capital, top up, and withdrawal. They are the three things you are going to record here while you are doing your live trading. The chart data here, they are going to be calculated for, okay, you are going to put them, and you have from January 2021 to December. You can put your net profit here for January, for February, and so on and so on. So these are the screen you are going to fill. The last screen is just there for the formula to work. The last sheet. So the sheets you are going to fill are most likely your chart data. So please, let's form the habit of operating trade journal in our live trading. But now I expect us to open a trade journal for just today to next week because we are rounding up the class next week. So by next week, I want to see your trade journal for your ABBA trade, not eToro account, for your ABBA trade demo account. Are we getting it? Any question? And then the score sheet that will be given to you is another trade journal, but that one is a small trade journal that will cover your eToro trading for 5 weeks. And I believe by now we must have done about 21 trading by now. No, more than 21, 28. We must have done 28 trading by today because we only have a week to go. So, any question? Any question generally? So, our live streaming link, you can go to it to download this session that is in YouTube. And you can equally download a video that was saved by Santuraki. It was saved in our class, Skype class. You can go there and also download it. So when we come back from break, we are going to take the fundamental analysis we have done last week. You will share your PowerPoint slide screen and then you explain. Maybe we give 3 to 5 minutes for you to make explanation. All those fundamental analysis we do also will assist us. We can use the fundamental analysis by our colleague to guide us on our trading. And then we have a, okay,
The slide for last week.
really,
No, the slide for last week. When I downloaded it, so most of the time, audio, there's no audio sound.
okay. After I finish downloading. Okay.
There's no audio. Some parts the video is on.
Okay. But some Turaki is saying now the YouTube is better. The video downloaded was
So the YouTube button, all other.
no. It's only today we started the YouTube live stream.
Then for this moving average, how many momentum lines do we have?
The moving is only one.
The moving
It's only one.
Yes. From here, I'm seeing 3 here.
Okay, let me see.
This one is finance.
Okay. Okay, here they divided the moving average into fast and slow. But normally it's just one in much of this thing. So if you're having something like this, use the slow. I think the slow is the rate. Use the rate. Because when you use the rate, the pass will also go with your reading. But when you choose the pass, the slow will not go with you. So we have one welcome development. Fatim Baba has uploaded a video. We have launched it in our YouTube channel. She did a video tutorial on how to combine MACD and stochastics. So I think I'm going to place the link for us here. I already placed it in our hangout. So let me place it here for us to download. And don't forget to like her video. The more likes she have, the more the video will now go well in the channel. And any other person that can do any video, you can bring it. We are going to upload it on our channel. So congratulations, Fatim Baba. Let me put the link. So, is there any question? If there is none, we are going to go for break and we resume by 2 o'clock.
Then this Harvard trade,
Yes.
you have to open account in Harvard trade.
Yes. Open a demo account.
Demo account.
Demo account. Then you open live when you want to start your live trade.
There to do demo trading just like the
Yes, the way in eToro. And then you use the trade journal to record your demo trade.
for Harvard.
Yes, for Harvard trade. So thank you very much. We are now on break to resume the afternoon session by 2 o'clock. Thank you.
That's why like last
Okay, Mara Boku.
when last week I can say my admission.
It's all right.
Then you can start with some
Kadicha. Okay, na Kadicha.
more than half last week. This is my admission process.
Okay,
As my registration for
Nagani. Nagani.